and welcome to the Bring It On Green Room podcast. I'm here with hip-hop artists from around the area. His name is Speedy. How you doing, bro?
Good, thanks, man. How are you?
Nice, man. How long you been doing this hip-hop thing, man?
I've been writing for a while, so I was like around 11, 12, so like early teens. That's when I started writing. And my first performance was like a few years after that. So I was like performing at school and stuff. And then eventually I was like, bro, I love to perform.
Yeah.
And I started doing that more often.
Well, what about performing is like gets you riled up, like energy from the crowd?
Yeah, honestly, there's not really any specific word for it. It's like once I pick up a mic, once the music starts, I'm in my own place. It's like I control what happens.
I love it, man. Is there any routine that you do before you go on stage to hype you up even more?
No, it's more or less just keep saying the lyrics, because when I'm before the stage, it's like I'm so anxious for no reason really.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, once I'm on, I'm like, what am I stressing for?
Yeah.
It's like, it's always just like, as long as I can calm my nerves at least somewhat, then it's so much easier on stage.
So there's very different styles of genres within the hip hop of the genre of hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So where do you fall in that? Like, what type of style do you have in your hip hop?
Honestly, pretty recently, I've been dabbling in different things, trying to figure out my own sound. So like, I started off with emotive rap, then I went to braggadocious, and now it's kind of like storytelling braggadocious kind of style. Because today I'm performing 2 songs from an upcoming album that I'm currently working on. And the whole idea behind that is a lot of people doing wrong and trying to be like, push them aside. So it's called Ghost, but instead of like, spooky ghosts and stuff like that, it's like,
okay,
ghosting them, or they go ghost.
Okay. So you're kind of like being the voice of the voiceless, people who are getting pushed aside.
Exactly.
You're just fighting the system type of vibe of hip hop.
Yeah.
So what type of inspirations were you getting? Like, which artists do you inspire to inspire you to go that type of direction?
Honestly, NF, I don't know if you've heard much of NF, but when I listened to him at first, it was kind of like, instead of just being sad and being like, oh, I'm sad about this stuff, he was kind of like, I did this, now I'm here. Yeah. And I was like, that's so cool. I want to do that now.
Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. Is there any artists in Western Sydney or in the area that you're like been listening to, or something that you'd be like, yo, they're doing something for the scene?
Honestly, no. It's not like because I'm not involved with all that stuff, because I'm really not. That's kind of a big problem.
Yeah.
It's more or less, I kind of just stick to myself in general.
Okay.
Like, I'm hearing these performances and they're so amazing, but I also got my stall now, so I'm like doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I was listening. I'd love to meet more of the artists and hear them out more often, because every time I see like their own kind of posts and their own stories. So ever since I was tagged in Bring It On, I was like kind of sussing everyone out. There's some people that are like interesting, but I need to hear them more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you been collaborating with any artists like in Sydney?
No, but I really, really want to. This Ghost album, like I said before, because it's more of a personal take on it.
Yeah.
I was like, for this album alone, just me. Like, I'm saying what I want to say. I'm letting everyone else hear my story. And then from then on, I'm like completely open.
I love it. I love how like you get more in depth with your lyrics, and the words really mean a lot to you. Because nowadays rapping could be, very braggadocious, very like, we're just showing off our pen type of thing. But you take a lot of you inside and put it in the lyrics. So what other concepts do you think we're going to be getting from your album besides the fighting the system, being the voice of the voiceless? Any other concepts?
There's a few, but they're all kind of very similar. So the start of the album, if you like listen to it chronologically order, it'll be like, first it's like, hey, this is what I refer to as a ghost. These are the kind of people. Then it goes into the deeper stories, which is like why I had to do this, because during this time I was pretty much like barely any friends, didn't have support from family or anything like that growing up. So it's kind of like, well, now I need to fight for myself. And then the last part is the biggest, like, I'm here, they're going to try again, they're not going to work.
Hey, you put a lot of effort into your album and your tracklist, from the track list to the order and the reason behind it. How did that album come together? As in, like, did you have that concept, or did it just happen to just...
It kind of like developed over time. So at first I was dealing with just one incident that like flipped my life upside down. And I was like, I need to talk about it. And music's the only way I can really talk.
Yeah.
I don't like just opening up in general. I don't know.
Yeah. Very introverted, like an artist,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. And then it started off as just an EP. It was like 3 songs. And then I was like, I haven't said everything. I added more. Haven't said everything. I added more. And I was like, you know what? Let me start from scratch and figure out what the whole story is and put that into it. And then that's where the album came.
For the album, how many tracks did you write originally? Like, did you have like 500 tracks and then you choose 10 or something like that?
Honestly, it was passing 20, and I was like, well, I don't think I want all these, because some of them were a little bit repetitive, and I was like, oh no, I've already said that before. I don't know if it hits as hard as this other song or something like that. So now it's just 13. I'm trying my best to keep it that way. I keep like starting to write and I'm like, no, stop.
No, I love it, man. With you being more in depth with your lyrics as well as the meaning behind each of the concepts behind it, like how long does it take to process one track? As in like from the writing to the recording and to mastering, like how long does that process take for you?
See, that's the problem though. Writing is the easiest part because I do it all on my own. Recording, I actually haven't found many opportunities to be able to record.
Okay.
Because there's other places that I want to try, like seeing what their kind of aspects of it all is. And I just can't exactly afford it right now. I'm working part-time. So the only time I have is like when they're all closed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's really not helpful. But I'm trying to like take some time off work with the little extra money that I'm getting and try to push it into as much as I can.
You're in the hustle, bro.
Exactly.
That's it, man. Being an artist and trying to live that dream of being an artist, it's flipping it from making it a side gig into a full-time gig, man. Well, hopefully you make it to turning it into a full-time gig and continue to hustle, bro. So what's the one advice you would give to anyone that's going through what you're going through as well?
Anyone struggling on moving forward with their music, I say just move forward. Like it sounds easier said than done, but it's like if you're wanting to write more, but you're not, you're just sitting there, pick up a pen, start writing more.
I love it, man. I love the fact that you're like, every word means something, every track means something, even the track list means something, man.
Exactly.
So keep up that attitude and that process because that's kind of rare in hip hop nowadays, man. So give it up one time for Speedy. When's the album coming out?
Hopefully this year, if not,
hopefully. Someone give him a studio so he can finish the album, bro.
It's all written. I've practiced enough.
Yeah.
I'm even performing some of the songs, but I'm like, when people are like, "Oh, where's this song?" I'm like, I'm figuring that out.
Hey, well, hopefully they can find you. Like, what's your socials again? One more time.
Right now, on Instagram, it's Speedy_bars. So Speedy got bars.
Speedy got bars, bro.
And then I'm also
I love it, bro.
I'm currently on Spotify. I have one song so far, which is the original Ghost song.
Yeah.
But today I'm going to be performing a reimagined version of that, so that's pretty cool.
Man.
But yeah, that one's just Speedy. You can search up Speedy Ghost. It's the easiest way to pop up. But yeah.
Love it, man. Speedy Ghost. Like, look it up on Spotify. Get the streams up. Get this guy's studio. Let's finish that album. Give it one touch. Thank you for today.
Thank you.